We made a smoking clean run. What's up, Flomies? I am here in Guyman, Oklahoma. It is bright and early, 8 a.m. slack. We got up at 5. We headed from Amarillo. Annie, come here. Now we are going to watch the slack. I'm number 139, so I'm going to watch a few, but I'm going to show you guys the setup. So when there's a lot of people to run before you, you can sit and check it out and analyze for a little bit, but you can't let that get in your head too much. You have to just watch the horses. Basically, what I try to do when I watch before I run is listen to music or a podcast. I just jam kind of solo. Well, I mean, not totally solo. Annie, where are you at? Not totally solo. But I just try to look at what 20 years from now are people going to say we did wrong in this sport as far as technique. I just try to watch and see if I can find the patterns in what costs us time around the barrels and see if I can take it home with me every single time that you are watching a large number of people at a sport that you love or a thing that you love. You have a chance to learn. So I'm trying to just focus and jam at the same time and try to see if I can find something that would give me an advantage as I'm training new young horses. So use every moment. So there is about 40 more until me. I typically don't get on this early. However, it takes me a little while to prep and film and tell you guys everything that I'm using and do my polo wraps. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, even though I'm not gonna get on until like 15 before me. So let's get ready to make this first run today. Because it's 2 runs, I'm not gonna prep much different other than I'm not gonna give her a big drink of water before I run, but I'm gonna give her a super huge drink of water after I run. So I'm gonna do that different. Plus I am gonna give her Forerunner after I make my first run, so she has time to recover in between the runs should we make 2 today. And I for sure have a flat. Hashtag rodeo ain't easy. They're on rider 91. I'm number 129, and they drag after every 10, so it goes very quickly. I also think it's a huge advantage to give yourself a limited amount of time to saddle, so you have a limited amount of time to change your game plan. You'll think more about just completing the task that you need to get done to get your butt on the horse, instead of thinking about who's here, what kind of truck they're driving, should you change your bit, etc. You put yourself kind of where your back's against the wall and you better just get on the freaking horse. And I think that's an advantage for sure. So I chose polo wraps today. The ground's kind of heavy. Anytime it's heavy, I like to use the lightest boot or leg protection possible. And I'm always gonna prefer polo wraps when I can use them. I'm gonna use these bell boots by Weaver. These are a size large, and I just thought they were really pretty. Here's a picture of what everyone looks like while doing polo wraps. You can't help it. It's just how it's gonna go. There's no pretty way to do it. I am using this pad, which you guys have seen a ton, this sports saddle. This was almost too small for her, so it's on the very last ring. And I normally like to ride it up here. Now I have to ride it here. I am using my hand quirt and this shoulder relief cinch. I really, really like that too. I got it to give me enough room, so I think we're good. But there is the setup. 29 left to go. I need to get my shirt on, my helmet, and I am ready to go. It's at this moment I'm gonna mix up my brain bridge and get ready. Okay, I have a drawer full of Man Sports, but I'm gonna have lemon drop this morning, which I brought with me. So I've got a bottle of water, got my funnel, about to make magic. All right, I am rocking the merch, of course. I am rocking that Pendleton rodeo piece. Look at the sleeves, the cuffs, the collar. We killing the game. Make sure to go to shopthemerch.com. Use code Fallon at checkout. You're gonna get yourself a discount. Of course, we are matching. We are looking flossy. I'm so excited. Pro tip, I keep this stuff from Walmart. Axe for her, Anarchy. Anarchy! Anarchy I keep for after my runs so I don't smell like a truck driver. all done. Unfortunately, we hit the third barrel. Like, I'll be real with you, riding a new horse that's only been to a handful of rodeos and it's my second time to run her, I feel good. Like, I'm not a rah, 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 everybody gets a prize kind of girl. But, you know, you got to take the celebrations where they come. And a horse that doesn't smoke the first barrel, I put her in a football-sized arena and she goes out there and freaking works. Like, holla at your girl. I'm proud. One tip that I'll give you guys is I always take my breast collars off my saddles and hang them somewhere else to keep them really nice. The standard has really changed for me. A year ago, I wouldn't be caught dead washing a splint boot. But now I'm washing everything out, I'm brushing it out. I'm making sure that everything's really good and clean. I've got it all stacked in here, so I do things a little different now. So when people say, wow, you've changed, you say, well, thank you so much. I tried hard to do that. All right, so I'm gonna give her 4-runner pace, 20 cc's. We just ran in 2 hours. We're gonna be doing this again. So 20 cc's of this stuff. Obviously she doesn't hate it, as you can see. So this is just gonna keep her super hydrated and prepared for her next run. Just help her muscles get a lot of hydration, so that is key. All month long, when you use code Fallon, you get $5 off this bad boy. So make sure and go pick up all sorts of stuff. It's good for anything at forefrontequine.com. Okay, kind of a weirdo, but every one of us in the squad loves this spray. We're not sponsored, but I love it. And the reason I like using Spur's Big Fix not just on wounds is because it's got tea tree oil in it, and it'll keep the funk off of your horse's legs. And there is 9 million benefits to using tea tree oil on your horse's legs. So, Google it, boo. That is really nice. Don't you think, Annie? That's really nice. The rodeoing is not over for the moment. I'm gonna make a run in 2 hours, but I have a flat. So I'm gonna go handle that piece. I read an article that Sherry Survey had the other day. I'm sure it was old, maybe it wasn't, where she said she handles the run from, how she handles the run, she determines like from the moment she leaves the house all the way to up the alleyway, down the alleyway, and back to when she drives in her driveway. Like how she handles it as a whole. So these are those moments where you're just like, how am I gonna handle this? Am I gonna do good? So it's my job just to like, find somebody, go handle it, go woman up, you know, heat up my Flex Pro meal while I'm sitting in a tire shop. Let's go. No bueno. No bueno. 30 minutes later and $17? Is this real life? Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna head back to the arena. Just like my shirt says, I have no shame that, yeah, I didn't ride my gorgeous friend's mare very good, okay? But I refuse to leave here without getting her some bomb action shots, okay? So I'm gonna go back and change I already drove the 7 hours. I paid my entry fees. Let me live my life. I am going to wear something pretty and feel good about Slack and make a memory and have something for the gram and just like enjoy this amazing moment. I'm not gonna get to run this mare much more. I'm so excited. Like, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of me. Like, I'm proud of my friend for training such an amazing horse. Shout out to Gail. I mean, it's just been very fun. It's challenging. It's just been a blast. Like, it's a hell of a mare. Hell of a mare for somebody to just give you the keys to. I'm headed back. Wardrobe change. Remember, every time you're around people riding horses, it does not matter if they are roping, if they are bulldogging, if they are cutting, if they're reining, if they're going over jumps on a show jumper horse. There is a clinic being put on in front of you. It could be a clinic on how not to do it. It could be a clinic on things you didn't think of. But right now, all of my competition is in the arena and they're riding their horses around. My style is not to practice in between. My style is also not to work my horses very much, especially because this is not my animal and I want to leave her exactly how I found her because she's incredible and it's offensive. So I am going to run to the practice pen and I'm just gonna look at all the things that people, maybe techniques, maybe bridles, maybe anything. There is a free clinic going on somewhere around you. Go find it. Speaking of clinics, now it's not free, but you can come see me and I promise I will change your life. Make sure to go to FallonTaylor.com, click on clinics. I wanna see you. I'm coming to just a few places this year and I wanna book them solid. My first stop is gonna be in Cali, but I'm gonna go kind of all over. If you can drive there, get there, because when they book up, they're booked. So I want you guys to go check that out. You can use your favorite squad members code for a discount at checkout on clinics too. So go check them out. I told you guys I was going to be extra and change outfits because hashtag I did it for the action shot. It's so serious. Okay, so let me show you what I'm wearing. I am wearing a rodeo shirt by Hitchley & Harrow. I got this when I was in Australia. I bought a whole ton of these. I just think they're really cute. LV belt just to be extra. And then my cranberry jeans by Ranch Dressin'. And then this is a mulberry helmet by Troxel. I've never worn this one. I'm so in love with this color. This was the entire reason that I did this outfit, because I wanted to wear this helmet so bad. It's like matte. It's really, really pretty. Let me show you the horse, because that's the most important part, of course. Okay, let me show you how cute she looks. So this is the breast collar I went with. I think this is very cute. It's super cute. And then I went with this plain pad because I just don't have anything. But see how hard it is to fit these pads? So I'm gonna pull my saddle up a little bit more in a second. So, but this saddle is especially hard to fit with the pad. And then look at these cute boots. Aren't they cute? We're just so extra. It's not like the perfect shade, but it's close enough. Like, how cute is that? Yes, yes. I'm done, and I changed outfits all the way around. I'm in my Eris Equine Eris Athletics gear. Yeah, hello, hello. We made a smoking clean run. We were in 1814 on a standard. I don't know if that'll get money. It doesn't matter. Like, I know it matters, but like, let me just preach to y'all for a second. And this is gonna be Deep Thoughts with Fallon Taylor. My thought right here is, you guys may see me win a lot, and you may see me with a gold buckle, and you may see me with 7 NFR qualifications, and think that if I have confidence anywhere, it's in my riding and my ability to barrel race. And I have to tell you that it's, no matter what your credentials are, you have the same insecurities as anybody else. So when I hear or see things online that people think I don't see, or they think I don't read, it's about how BABYFLO just carries me, she's just a freak, blah, 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 blah. Even though I trained the horse, I won Horse of the Year, I won the gold buckle, I get very little kudos back from, I guess my peers, maybe not very little, but I don't get a whole lot of like street cred of like, that girl really did it. Like, some people do, some people don't, but of course the negative stuff sticks with you a little bit longer. I wish it was opposite. So when your friend calls you and says, just the way you ride, like you could so ride this mare because you're just so confident, and she points out all these things that may be true but never crossed my mind about my ability. Yeah, I want to win checks, and yeah, I've been able to win money on this mare, but what I got is one of my peers told me that I could do it. And that I feel like Superman. Like, that's just the coolest thing. So is this mare gonna shoot me to #1 in the world? Probably not. Not in the limited amount of rodeos I'm gonna take her to, probably not. But the confidence that my friend gave me by showing me that I could do it on another horse when I enter against my peers, will that take me to wherever I wanna go? Yeah. So stick around people that make you feel like Superman, because it will carry over into every single thing you do. And thank God for those people every single day. It's not about what that friend can do for you. It's not if your friend can give you a horse. It's not if your friend can give you confidence. It's not about any of those things. It's about how that person can make you feel. So yeah, it's not just barrel racing. That's it for Deep Thoughts with Fallon Taylor. Time to load up and head to the house. So I'm waiting to hear from Alex to see if he made the playoff game in rugby. If he did, I'm turning out of the next rodeo and I'm flying my tail to Austin. If he didn't, I'm up at a rodeo first thing in the morning that's like 10 hours away from here. So flat's fixed. I'm in my driving pants. Let's get it. Well, that's it. We're back at the barn, and by we, I mean me and Annie and Classy. Classy is gonna go home with her mama. She's gonna stay there for a while, and I am gonna go see Alex in Austin. I will let you guys know how it goes. Make sure and cross your fingers for him. If you have not already gotten this piece, this is the entry fee paying Jesus praying shirt that we just got in at ranchwrestling.com. I hope you'll pick that up. Make sure and use code Fallon at checkout. You'll get a hefty discount that'll make it all worth your trip. If you enjoyed today, leave me a comment below. I might just give away some free merch. We'll see. Don't forget to count your blessings, drink your protein, and say thank you to Jesus. See you tomorrow, guys.